Yo, what is good? I'm back with another video, and I'm just gonna be honest, this was originally gonna be a Sid showcase video, but I'm scrapping that because most people don't actually know how to play the game or have like stopped progressing at a certain point. So this is gonna be basically the ultimate guide, guiding you from noob to pro basically. But yeah, if you do enjoy the video, like, subscribe. Only 0.6% of the people that watch me are subscribed, so if this does help you out, please do subscribe. That helps me out. But yeah, if you have any further questions, because I will be going like over stuff vaguely because I don't want the video taking too long. But if you have any deeper questions, you can just comment them down below or send them straight to me in the Discord. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So when you spawn, you will spawn right here. So this is the spawn location, and you'll see a couple of NPCs. So the NPCs you will need to worry about are this guy right here, the power gacha dealer. So he's like a blocks fruit dealer. You'll basically see all the powers. This game has powers. I mean, there are fruits obviously, but they call them powers. And yeah, basically there's just a lot of powers right here. And for the ones that are gonna be like obtainable, almost every mythic power is obtainable. So Hunter, you can obtain that. Sid, as I said, this was gonna be the original showcase. But yeah, and once you obtain them, you can basically re-equip them. So as you can see, I already have Garo, so I can just re-equip him. I already have Sid, I can equip that. And yeah, that's basically how the gameplay loop goes, my bad. But yeah, that's basically how you play the game. For the power that I would say is very good, there is Quake, Rubber, Rumble, and Light, I would say, and of course Flame. I'd say these are very good. I mean, you can even get Sand. Depends on your luck, honestly, but I'm just saying the best ones. So for Epic, the best ones are Sand and Flame. Yeah, sure, they might be here, but like I've tried them out, so they are very good. Light is very good as a beginner for transportation. But yeah, after Light, of course, comes Rumble and Quake. And the best beginner fruit is Rubber. This one, of course, is only obtainable from gacha, which I'll get to. And that one is actually better than some specs. Like, for example, Rubber is better than System Breaker. And I think, yeah, it's only System Breaker, but that just shows you how good it actually is. And yeah, that's basically over for the power dealer. Moving on to the gacha. So gacha, it's pretty obvious. You can just buy fruits. So I can just buy with gems. Make sure to, when you first join the game, make sure to use all the codes. So for the codes, you can use them in the setting menu right here. So that's the code bar right there, and just basically use all the codes. They'll give you a whole lot of rewards. Like, I'm talking over 100,000 gems. And yeah, make sure to use all of them to roll, and aim for like something like this, like an epic, like Flame. Let's see, which one did I get? Yeah, so overall, like, anyone should work. You just need to have the power. Like, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, any power actually works. But ones are, of course, better than the others. And yeah, that's basically it for the gacha. Now I'm gonna move on to how to obtain Hockey. So for Hockey, you will talk to this guy right here. And of course, you can't talk to him like from the get-go. But you're gonna basically talk to him, and you can get the armament and... of course, I already have it, but you can get armaments and observation. Now I'm gonna move on to, of course, I'm gonna be talking about how to get them later on. But for now, I'm moving on to the leveling up. So for leveling up, I will be giving some tips that basically will make you progress to max level in basically around like 4 or 5 hours. You probably be max level. It does take a long time though. I'm not talking about leveling up. I'm talking about letting the XP, like, basically exhaust all your XP. Like, there is a very big issue with that, since it does take very, very long. So first, you will talk to this guy, take the quests. Pretty obvious stuff. I'm not really gonna go over that, really. But yeah, you're basically gonna want to get to a level where you can take, or you get the quest to kill these guys right here. And once you finish these guys, you can basically kill the boss, which you'll find right here. He should be around here. Let me kill this mob right here. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, this boss right here. And once you kill him... Oh, he's pretty tanky actually. But yeah, once you kill him, you will get a chest like this, which then you can just press E and you get a warrior soul. So for the hockey, as I said before, you will need I think it's 2 warrior soul for each one, so 4 in total. But yeah, basically the rest of the NPCs here are practically useless. They're not useful for anything. You're basically gonna be progressing very quickly. So after the Searcher Island, and basically after getting hockey and hopefully getting a decent power, you're gonna want to move on to the next island. I'm using this guy Eisen right here. He's the teleports NPC. You can take a boat, which is located like around the dock right there. But yeah, this guy is a better way of like getting to places, of course, if you're max level and have a lot of gems. But yeah, so in Buggy Island, this is where real progression begins. You're basically going to skip the first couple of quests. So for your stats, you should be like full power, like just go full power. Don't put any, maybe put like 20 stats to your melee, and later on you can place 50, not 100, because 50 is the most optimal. I do need to reassess mine later. But yeah, that's basically what you're gonna do, like a full glass cannon build, nothing into defense. And if you do have observation, it's gonna make it easier since you can kill this boss right here. So for this boss, let me actually kill him. But he's gonna give you a bunch of XP after opening his chest, and he also gives a couple items and gems, which is pretty cool. But mainly you're gonna go for the XP. I know at first it's gonna take very long to kill him, but trust me, it is very worth it. This is the strat that I used. And yeah, basically you're just gonna kill him. He spawns every 20 seconds. And after you're done with that, you're gonna move on to the next island. Or of course not, like I'm not talking about the first kill, I'm talking about the first couple of kills. Basically get to around level, I think, level 2000, 2500, I'd say is a good amount. Basically just move on to the next. Of course, I'm not talking about this island, I'm talking about the next island. So when you reach this island, do the same thing, just skip the quest, kill the boss, and once you're killing the boss and you're waiting for him to respawn, you can take this quest and kill the other boss right here. Like just make it a little faster, I guess. But yeah, for this guy right here, he does give the items for the soul cane, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, it is not worth it. It's trash, so don't get it. Don't waste your materials on it. I did, sadly, but don't do the same mistake as me. But yeah, that's basically everything you're gonna be doing, and you're basically gonna keep grinding this guy up to level, I'd say, at least I grinded him up to level 4000. You can grind him just to like 3000. That's enough in my opinion. After you're done grinding, you're gonna skip straight to Solo Leveling Island. I know that's like a big jump, kinda, but you're just gonna skip straight to Solo Leveling Island. Let me show you right here where it's at. So you basically go past these. I do recommend using gems for teleportation because it is very useful. And islands are located very far from each other, actually. Like, I don't think you understand. I'd say like further than some Blox Fruit level stuff. But after you get to Solo Leveling Island, you're gonna want to kill the Light Master right here. So he still hasn't spawned yet, but if you're doing this in your private server, by that time you should probably have him. He has 2.5 million health. He has 500k more than the other boss. So killing him will be very good. And after this, you're basically gonna move on to, in my opinion, the best strats ever. So you're gonna want to go right here, and here you'll find the Hollow Island. If you walk into that door right there, it does have an arrow on it, so it's pretty obvious and pretty easy to spot. Once you find it, you'll basically take the quest for these mobs right here, because this is the only quest that doesn't have like a level requirement. And be careful from the boss that does spawn here, because if he spawns, he will just kill you instantly. So yeah, make sure your server, if he does spawn, maybe just like reset the server. But yeah, you can take this quest right here, and basically you will gather all the NPCs. Let me just use my hockey, and you can move next to them like this, and you just gather all of them up. So let me just do that real quick, and stand on top of this rock right here. And yeah, that's basically the whole setup, I'm not gonna lie. If you're weaker, of course, if you're doing this, you're gonna be way weaker than me. And as I said before, full glass cannon build, like go put everything you have into power. Do not put it into melee, do not put it into defense, do not put it into sword. Just go full power, 0 HP build right here. And you can basically keep spamming your abilities, of course, because I didn't hit them. They teleported back, but you're just gonna keep hitting them with every ability you have until they die. I know at first it's gonna take very long, like, oh, they're back. But yeah, at first it's gonna take very long, and when I'm saying like, it's gonna take a very, very long amount of time. But this quest does give around, I think, 2 billion XP. So after you're doing that for the first time, you're gonna level up a lot. So it's just gonna get easier from there. And let's say keep doing this up to level 20,000. I'd say 20,000 is a good amount. And once you're done, you're gonna move on to the next island, which is basically the last island in the game. Actually, for like more accurate amount to what, like how long you should be doing this, do it until you have max power stats. So once you have max power stats, you're basically maxed out and you deal the maximum amount of damage anybody can do. So you're gonna move on straight to the last island, which let me show you in the Eisen teleporter right here. So you will go to City Island, which should be located right here. And yeah, so once you're here, you will go to the Yuji Itadori mobs, or they're called Cursed Students. I think they're located right around there, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Yeah, so they're right there. Let me go to them. So once you're gonna gather them up, basically the same strat, but it is like a different way. So you're gonna walk next to them like this. Make sure to gather all of them up. And once you do that, you're just gonna jump right here. And if you're using final rubber, if you're using rubber, make sure to not use the B ability, because it does send them flying. So just use any ability that doesn't have a lot of knockback. And yeah, that's basically everything you can do. And you should be, like, as you can see, they're gathered up right here, and they shouldn't be able to hit me if I'm standing right here. And I don't think if, damn, they got away. But let me stand right here. Yeah, I can't hit him, but if I used like my abilities, I could kill all of them. And as you saw, I did obtain the Shadow Hearts item. So this is where basically you're moving more into the end game category. So as I said before, if you have Rumble or not Light, actually, if you have Rumble or Rubber, you should be good. But if you don't, make sure to get them or go for like a weaker spec. I wouldn't really recommend it though. Just go for Final Rubber, or not Final, bro, I'm thinking about AOPG. But yeah, just go for the Rubber Fruit. A lot of people would be willing to give it. But yeah, now let me show you the next spot you're gonna be going into. So right here, you're gonna find, of course, you're gonna go through the bridge, and right here we'll find this NPC. You'll basically talk to him, and he will give you the Hunter quest. So after you get the Hunter quest, as you can see, it gives 2. Actually, the other quest should give like and I think I got my math wrong. The other quest doesn't give 2 billion. This one's the one that gives 2 billion. And to spawn Garo, this game does have pretty good QL, so you can click on view right here to see the item. It doesn't say where you get it though. I think they gotta add that to make it play easier for the players. By the way, for the pop-up that's been showing up, like if you've actually never played the game before, don't click it. It's not worth it. Nobody does it. But yeah, basically after Garo is a very hard boss, so doing it in a public server would be better, since people can gang up on him and you all can deal more damage. Or if you're just group grinding with someone else, it's gonna be a little easier. But as I said before, at this point you're probably gonna have max power and probably also max defense. The only thing that are gonna be left is weapon and melee, which are practically useless unless you somehow manage to get the what is it called, the Reaper Soul from the Reaper boss on Yokomundo or the Hollow Island. Then you can go for the best sword in the game, which is the Reaper Scythe. It's pretty decent. Is it better than any power? No, but yeah, I'd still go for it. So after killing this boss, the Garo boss right here, actually I'll spawn one just for the showcase. I'm not gonna kill him. but I can spawn one right here. Damn. So actually, another thing I did forget to say, you do have to basically unequip or unstore what the item from your inventory to actually spawn the boss. This is the only boss that has it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, basically after you spawn him, he's not gonna attack me at first. So I did get too close to him, of course, but take this opportunity to deal as much damage to him as possible. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm not actually gonna kill him. But yeah, basically after you kill him, you're just gonna get a whole lot of XP. And you should also get the accessory, which is the cosmic accessory. So if I go right here, it is the cosmic accessory, and it is the best accessory in the game. I was using the Sid one just for looking cool, I guess, but yeah, that is the best one. And once you're max level, you are basically end the game. You can move on to getting the best specs, maybe getting the best race, maybe also getting the best like overall getting the best stuff. I think you get what I'm trying to say. But I will go over some mechanics that the game doesn't explain to you. So fishing. A fishing rod can be obtained from either, like, you can buy it for free, the starter fishing rod, or you can get one from killing the world boss. And for my case, I did somehow got lucky and got the system breaker fishing rod. So it is, this is the fruit. The fruit is not really that good. It's not better than rubber. But yeah, you can get the system breaker fishing rod, which is very, very OP. So basically fishing is, in this game at least, it's a very, very OP mechanic. So this video is already 16 minutes by now, almost 17 minutes. But yeah, do bear with it. I do have to explain everything. This is called the ultimate guide for a reason. But yeah, basically after you get your fishing rod, you're gonna go to spots that have like I think like a rectangle around them. Like it does show fish zone, it does write that above it. So as you can see, there's one right there. You can see it from afar. So in this island, it's right here. And once you go inside the fishing zone and you stay here for a couple seconds, so I'm just gonna sit here for a couple seconds. So as you can see, I immediately started fishing. And fishing in this game is very OP. Let me wait a second so I can show you the rewards. So yeah, as you can see, lucky trait reroll, ghost keys, enchant, like overall very good stuff, like hella OP. You get what I'm trying to say. It's also a safe zone, so I don't think anybody can hit you inside the fishing zone. But I don't know, just AFK in your private server, dog, don't risk it. And yeah, that's basically it for the fishing mechanic. It can give you a lot of stuff from ghost keys, which can be used to spawn bosses in Bone Island. You can spawn Sukuna on Bone Island using ghost keys, which you can also get from bosses, of course. And it gives enchants, which is the next thing I'm gonna be talking about. So enchants are a way to extreme, it's like an extreme boost. You can boost your items to like another level. So to find it, you'll go to Mining Island right here. I'm just gonna teleport to it, of course. And right here for there are basically two people. So there is a NPC right here, and this NPC can enchant your or powers, not weapons. This one enchants your powers, and I mean, you can read the NPC's name. And this one enchants your weapons. So right now I do have weapons, but I don't have them equipped. So this one right here, for example, Sid, I just obtained. As I said before, I don't have any enchants on it. So for the enchants, the best enchants to put on your weapons are going to be damage 3. It gives a very good damage buff, 20% damage buff. You can also, I'm also gonna put critical 3. So for critical 3, it gives 15% crit chance and 75% crit damage. So it's just straight up extra damage. And blood sucking 3, which is basically 3% life steal. And lastly, there are 2 DOT effects. So there is fire 3 and lightning 3. You can't equip both of them at the same time. So the best one is lightning. So that's the one I'm going for. It does deal 35% lightning damage. So overall, it's way better than fire. At least that's what the devs say. But yeah, I did try it out with some specs, and it did turn out to be a little better, not that crazy. but it is extra damage. So at the end of the day, you can just use it. I don't know if you can unenchant stuff you've already enchanted, so if anybody has that information, you can let me know. But I think that's basically all. You can buy pickaxe from here, and you can also mine for stuff. I forgot to mention the mining mechanic. Very funny mining animation, I may say. But yeah, so like there's a health bar right there. This is basically like an AFK thing. You just leave it on overnight. So I got a stone. You can also get gold, and you can also get iron. Like overall, any mineral you can get from here. And yeah, that's basically all. I think I went through every mechanic. If I forgot anyone, please do tell me. Actually, before I end this, I did actually forget like 2 mechanics, which are pretty important. So if you go back to the solo leveling island, so the solo leveling island is like the hub, the main hub. Holy words, bro. But yeah, you're basically gonna go there. So race reroll guy is right here. You can use your race reroll or lucky race reroll. So you can go to the lucky one right here. And the best race right now is Dullahan, which gives, there isn't like a precise damage buff. They don't write it anywhere, but it does give the best buff, and it also does like an extra burn on top of your damage. So overall, very good race. Demon is of course second behind, but like by a mile. So Dullahan is very good. You should probably go for it. And yeah, for normal rerolls, there are multiple traits. If you are a beginner, if you get something like King or Sorcerer or Demon, I think where is it? Demon King right here. So these 3 you should probably keep. Lucky, I mean, if you're after the extra luck boost, you can probably go for it. But yeah, as a beginner, I'd say these 3 are the best. For the best traits in the game, 9th and Chosen One are the best traits in the game. So let me go to lucky chances. Lucky odds are pretty good since there is no none. Overall, this is very good game mechanics right here. But yeah, you can go for System Breaker. Gives basically a minus 50% SPA and 50, not 50, but a pretty good damage buff. I don't remember exactly what. You can spin for gems or normal rerolls and lucky rerolls. So as I said before, lucky trait rerolls and normal trait rerolls, and the same thing is said for race rerolls, normal ones and lucky ones. You can obtain them from fishing, especially if you have an OP fishing rod. So the best fishing rod is it's called the God Rod. That is the best fishing rod in the game. I have the System Breaker Rod, which is the second best, and I don't remember the rest. Like it's pretty useless info, I'm not gonna lie, but you could search it up. They have a tier list on their Discord, so yeah, they have the info there. But yeah, this is basically all. You can get weapons, that's pretty obvious. Like it just gets, I'm not gonna talk about every individual spec and every individual build. Some people rock like a fire damage build with sword, and some people do it with power. But power overall does way more damage than sword, so yeah, just use that. And yeah, that's basically all for the video. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all later.